What are some skinny people problems? I put a bottle between my legs and try to twist off the cap with one hand. And the bottle just spins. Grandparents and such being concerned I don't eat enough. The grandparents grew up during World War II and the Great Depression. People think that I'm not strong or that I have no fighting skills. Yeah, well, they never accept my fight invitations. I used to be skinny/underweight-ish. As a teen boy, had to wear multiple layers so I wouldn't look like a plank, got picked on of course. As an adult man, I felt kinda invisible. Clothes, especially shirts, would hang on my bony shoulders like, well, hangers. Dumbasses would repeatedly say, oh, you're so lucky to have a fast metabolism. Extremely hard to put on muscle and then keep it on. Glad I ate and worked my way into a more mid-range weight. Shirts look good now. Overweight people thinking skinny people don't make hard food choices. Grandparents and such being concerned I don't eat enough. The grandparents grew up during World War II and the Great Depression. In short too. I was working an event as entertainment and had a Tinkerbell, client request, costume on for the Disney theme. I was introducing myself to the other vendors and the face painter was a much larger older woman. When I said hi and asked about her company, she had the nerve to look me up and down and say, "You know you're not gonna look like that forever, just you wait." I've also been told I'm not allowed to complain about my insecurities. The boldness of some people shocks me sometimes. Everyone want to look like me, except me. Honestly, I'm trying my best to gain some weight and everybody say that they want to look like me. When you sit down there's not enough cushion from mass fat so it hurts to sit for a while. Getting told to eat more. It's so annoying. Constantly cold in pools below 90 or winter weather. I'm thin because of health problems. It really sucks when people say they wish they were thin like me. Really? Do you want the seizures that go along with it? What about the heart defect? I know people mean well and it's supposed to be a compliment, but I'm not just thin. I'm weak and I'm tired. Personally, as a woman, sometimes it's hard to feel feminine or sexy, with my lack of much assets. I had a truly stupid high metabolism when I was young. Try feeding yourself as a broke college student when it takes 4,500 calories a day to maintain your weight. As a bonus, if I went 24 hours without eating, I got dizzy and started getting stupid. I feel less alone now. I never meet anyone as small as I am, no one understands. It's so nice to read through all these comments and realize how many people get it. All the comments, assumptions, judgments and the humorous parts. People joke about me getting blown away in the wind. Don't joke, man, I seriously worry about that sometimes. It's hard to find clothes when you're tall, lanky and skinny. I'm a semi-tall stick, and I can say with utmost certainty, my fucking knees hurt so bad, man. My girlfriends hate me. Sit on the toilet seat and fall through. Also, when you place things on your lap they fall between your legs, frowning face. When I was a cook, baggy chef pants, my buddy went to slap my ass. From the time he made pants contact till ass contact was measurable. He looked at me and said, "Dude, I seriously thought I was going to swing through you." Heavy people call us skinny or string bean. Like it's supposed to be an insult. And people actually laugh. Well, do you know how overweight people feel ugly because of their weight? Same thing here, only it's because of our underweight. Health hat every size extremist nut jobs accusing us of having thin privilege. Also that same subset of haste people accusing men of pedophilia if they are attracted to thin women. Because thin equals 12-year-old boy to a lot of them. It's insulting on multiple levels to multiple people. Salty bitches who make poor life choices really enjoy trying to bring others down to their level. It's gross. Cold, the cold cuts like a knife, lol. I feel like an asshole when I'm shoveling food in my face trying to keep up with my burning metabolism. I know I'll get the only half joking, I hate you if I mention counting calories to gain weight, so I can't really talk to anyone about the struggle, or how expensive it is just to sustain myself. No weight equals no tits equals can't fit in low-cut dresses in particular. Sometimes not being able to finish a whole meal and I feel really bad about it. Stomach just doesn't hold as much food sometimes. Also people telling you to eat more when you're finished eating, like I can't. Okay? Some people say don't worry, you'll get fatter when you get older, like how am I supposed to take that? Like people comment that I'm too skinny but also say if you keep eating fatty food you're gonna get fat. I'm just trying to live. Stop worrying about my weight for me. Then I become self-conscious about my weight anytime I gain or lose some. Everyone asks the question, do you eat enough food? Yes bruv, and they still don't believe you. You never fill your clothes. We are always cold. Lingerie does look right, pensive face. Not a problem, but it's kinda nice slipping under the door crack when you get locked out of the house. Being tall and skinny is the worst. Try finding clothes that fit properly. Several things. 1. All the you should eat more. 2. Sitting on anything hard hurts. 3. I don't realize my clothes don't fit me until my pants look like shorts. 4. Everyone assumes I have some kind of anorexia, I don't. 5. Sitting on anything, even soft and padded surfaces, gets uncomfortable after a while. 6. Anything else I missed? Edit. 7. I forgot about being cold, no insulation. All clothes either fit well lengthwise but are way too baggy or fit well widthwise but are too short. Pants are also a pain in the ass, especially the ones without adjustable waists. I haven't seen this yet, but honestly I've woken up with bruises on my legs quite often from my own freaking knees pressing on each other. I've had to learn to sleep with one leg a little forward, or with a pillow or something between them. Frown. I'm always freezing. I've got no blubber to insulate myself. Being very thin is not healthy. We think of obesity as a chronic health problem, but being underweight can also be harmful, in extreme cases infertility, osteoporosis, etc. And, for me at least, being underweight wasn't great for my mental health. I was 6 feet 3 inches and 125 pounds for a BMI of 15.6 for most of my 20s. So many people would tell me just eat more lol, which is just as productive as telling an overweight person to just eat less lol. Trying to force yourself daily to consume more food than you want is a miserable experience. I would feel nauseous and anxious, and it made meals a source of dread. When I turned 28, I took up weightlifting and cooking. Lifting weights every day built up a healthy, normal appetite. Cooking my own food made me feel good about eating, and I gained weight slowly week over week. After 6 months I went from 125 pounds to 172 pounds, and I could bench my body weight. Even after I added cardio back into my exercise regimen, I've remained above 155 for the last 5 years. Something about this process fundamentally changed the kind of body that I had in a way that just eating more lol never did. I'm still skinny, but I'm not underweight. When the gym closed for COVID and I was stuck at home doing crappy free weight exercises, I lost muscle mass but remained at 160. Get cold very easily. People assuming I like being skinny. People always saying you're so skinny. I know it sounds ridiculous, but truly skinny people don't care for it. Wanting to gain weight and you just can't. People thinking it's okay to comment on your weight. It's not. I used to be there, but age has allowed me to become a more average weight. Bullying. Body shaming. Offhanded remarks. Jacket soft and too baggy. Seeming feminine, ergo homophobic and chauvinistic comments. Shall I go on? I'm skinny, but if I eat too much I'll get bloated, so the only fat part of me is my stomach and I look like I'm 3 months pregnant. Feeling like people in public think you have an eating disorder, not knowing that you actually eat like a fucking sumo wrestler but just can't put on weight. Being cold all the time. I can't stand having the AC run all day. I can eat all I want and I won't gain fat, But I can also train all I want and I won't gain muscle, man shrugging. That you just can't please everyone. I lost over 150 pounds and it felt great to finally have a flat tummy. Was standing at a table with a friend at a club and I get a random "I don't do skinny" in my ear. WTF? Man shrugging.
With